watching Good Morning Meridian with Andrea Williams and Nick Gudger with today's weather.
Good morning, Meridian and surrounding areas. It's Friday, June the 3rd, 2016. I'm Andrea Williams.
And happy Friday to you. I'm Nick Gunter.
As always, thanks for joining us on Good Morning Meridian. Glad to have you tuning in on this day.
Yeah. We already have our guests in the studio. They're setting things up over there.
Yeah, and you're going to be very excited to see what they're talking about. I'm learning a lot, actually, with them just setting up. What are they talking about? Stay tuned just a few minutes. We'll explain that. Plus, they have some four-legged friends with them.
Yeah, who knows? We might get to interact with them.
Yeah, I think so. More on that. But first, let's talk about the weather.
Yeah, if you're heading outside this morning, temperatures, kind of a warm start out there. We're seeing temperatures already in the 70s and 60s this morning. We're going to warm up to the 90s by this afternoon. 71 is your current reading here in Meridian. We're seeing 68 in Philadelphia, 70 in Butler and Livingston, and 65 up to our friends in Louisville. Check out these dew points coming in the 60s as well. It's kind of a muggy start out there. We're going to keep with the humid factor in our forecast as we head throughout the day today and into the weekend. So as we look at our weather headlines, we're going to stay muggy over the next couple of days. Lows in near 70. Weekend rain chances, scattered showers. We'll see isolated showers in our forecast today. And we're going to warm again back into the 90s as we head toward next week. So enjoy this weekend because we're going to see some lower temperatures, mid-80s for highs, a little bit cloudy. So for those who are wanting to see the rain chances, because there's some people that it's been dry. So hopefully you'll get to see some of that rain if you want. If you don't want to see rain this weekend, just have the umbrella just in case you see one.
And you know, we had our gardeners on about 2 weeks ago, and they were talking about setting out plants and everything. And now that I'm a plant parent, that's how I define myself. I'm happy to see the rain.
We'll have to have an update on your plant. Maybe
it's
next
okay.
week. Are you sure?
It's okay for now.
For
it's
now.
Okay. That's
Okay.
a lot of time between now and then.
Andrea's looking for the rain so her plant can keep going.
Can flourish. How
Yes.
about that? Yes. More on our guest for today coming up. Stay tuned. Thanks so much,
No
Nick.
problem.
Right now, though, a lot of news to get to, and we're going to start with this story this morning. It is out of Neshoba County, where there apparently has been a break in a pawn shop crime which occurred there in Philadelphia. The suspect used a school bus to break through a wall. This happened at Brett's Gun and Pawn and Jewelry. It occurred last weekend, and the owners are still picking up the pieces. They're now releasing some surveillance footage in hopes of catching the person who committed this crime. Our Philadelphia Bureau reporter Lindsay Jennings has more this morning in our top story.
Police are looking for this man that stole a bus and crashed into the front of Brett's Gun and Pawn early Friday morning. In the surveillance video, you see the bus ramming the front of the building to gain entry. He hopped over the desk, grabbed two AK-47 pistols, and took off.
The video shows another person out on the highway around a broke down car that actually hid under the car. He was possibly the lookout.
Investigators say the bus was stolen from AOP in Eastgate Plaza just before the burglary at Brett's occurred.
The bus was later recovered that day around 10 a.m. behind Val's Marketplace on North Pecan Avenue.
The owner of Brett's is still working to repair the damage to the business and figure out who's responsible. Do you think that this person's been in here before, looking around?
The police think so. Well, we think so too, but we haven't found anybody looking through our surveillance yet who matches the description.
Investigators describe the subject as being a younger black male, wearing a red sweatshirt and black pants. The two AK-47 pistols that were stolen are identical to this one. This subject is facing commercial business burglary that carries up to 7 years in prison. If you have any information on this case, you're asked to call Neshoba County Sheriff's Department. You can remain anonymous. Lindsay Jennings, News Center 11.
Well, a reward is being offered. It's for up to $2,000. It's being offered by Crime Stoppers, and it's for information that does lead to an arrest and a conviction in this case. That number to call is 855-485-TIPS. One person is dead after a crash on Highway 45 in Clark County, Mississippi. Chief Deputy Barry White says a passenger vehicle was traveling down County Road 280 and then it drove underneath an 18-wheeler. This happened at the Highway 45 intersection. Traffic was moving slowly in that area for about 2 hours while emergency officials cleaned up the scene. The name of the deceased has not yet been released. Meanwhile, visitation was held last night for a Meridian police officer who was shot in the line of duty almost 4 decades ago. Officer Carl Maloney died in a nursing home Saturday. He was 72. He was actually shot by Leon Johnson in the year 1982 after he responded to a robbery and murder. It was the murder of Eileen Grogan. His injuries forced him to retire from the force. Officers who worked with Maloney say that he was always a happy person who smiled out all the time, and he loved to play golf. They say for all of the younger officers on the force, he was a role model. A Tennessee official now saying a pilot was killed when his Blue Angels fighter jet crashed. A U.S. official says the pilot has been identified as Marine Captain Jeff Kuss. Navy officials say the pilot was starting to take off during an afternoon practice session when that crash occurred. 5 other FA-18 jets landed safely moments after this happened. The elite acrobatics team was scheduled to perform at an air show this coming weekend. Witnesses say that the pilot saved countless lives by maneuvering that plane out of harm's way. As we enter the summer months, there are growing concerns in some areas about that mosquito-borne virus, Zika. 5 cases of it have been reported in Alabama, 3 here in Mississippi. The closest case in our viewing area, that's in Noxubee County, Mississippi. With the potential to cause birth defects for unborn children, city officials in Meridian are reminding the public about the importance of taking steps to eliminate mosquitoes.
We have been instructed not to do anything special other than what we normally do. However, I will say to the general public, you can do more to ensure that you don't have issues with the Zika virus by removing any standing water, doing those things that we've talked about for forever.
Well, Smith says old tires, bird baths, and buckets, common breeding grounds for mosquitoes, so you might want to get that water out of there, especially after this weekend, because you know what, we're expecting a little bit of rain this weekend, so you might have a little water that stands around in there after that, and perfect breeding ground.
Yeah, it is perfect breeding ground with the heat, humidity, and that water standing. You don't want that, so get rid of that water. And
Put it on your plants.
Put it on your plants. Hopefully you're doing that with your plant.
I know, I need to follow my own advice.
We're looking for that progress report. Maybe we'll see it next week.
Yeah.
Well, if you're heading out this weekend watering plants, well, you might not need to because we are seeing rain chances in the forecast. We'll talk about that, what you can expect, and more coming up after the break, so stick around.
Now, News Center 11 weather with meteorologist Nick Gunter.
Well, it's finally Friday for us across the Twin States, and waking up this morning, we're seeing some beautiful sunrises across the Twin States. This is Philadelphia this morning overlooking Neshoba County. We're seeing lots of sunshine up in Neshoba County. A few clouds out there this morning. We're going to keep the mix of sun and clouds in our forecast throughout our day today. And temperatures are coming in at 68 degrees in Philadelphia. In fact, we're seeing 70 at Naval Air Station Meridian, 71 in Meridian, 70 degrees to our friends both in Butler and Livingston. So kind of a warmer, mild start if you're heading outside on this Friday. 2 points, making it feel a little bit sticky out there. We're seeing them in the 60s across the board. We've been dealing with the humid factor in our forecast, not only today, but for the past several days. And we're going to keep with that into the weekend. We'll also keep with some rain chances in our forecast today, tomorrow, and on our Sunday. So check out these wind speeds and directions. Calm winds for the most part. Only going to see them about 5 miles per hour as we head throughout our day today. So nothing too terribly breezy out there. But while we're dry right now on Southern Pine Electric Power radar, well, we will see the chance for some isolated showers in our forecast later on this afternoon and more scattered showers in our forecast, not only for our Saturday, but also for our Sunday. So we zoom things out, show you the big picture. Here's what's going on. We have this stalled out stationary front to our north. That's what's giving them showers in parts of the Mid-South, northern parts of Arkansas, southern parts of Missouri. Low pressure, look at that. They're seeing more rain in Texas, that upper level low. That's what's spinning some of that moisture that's going to move into Mississippi and Alabama later on today and into the weekend. And that's why we're looking at a little bit increased rain chances in our forecast, not only for today, but as we make our way toward our day tomorrow and on our Sunday. So let's look at our south central temperatures. Look at all this warm air, 70s all the way through Louisiana, parts of Mississippi, all the way up into Arkansas. We're seeing 70s even over toward the Atlantic coastline. And then eventually, though, like I said, we'll see a little cooler temperatures for the weekend thanks to the rain and clouds. And then we're going to see a little bit drier air get in here as we head toward next week. And that's just thanks to a cold front that's going to move through on our Sunday. But we'll keep with the muggy factor in our forecast through the remainder of our weekend. So let's look at our day planner. Here's what we're forecasting. Mix of sun and clouds out there. Could see some isolated to pop-up showers and thunderstorms by 3 o'clock. Temperatures 87 by noon, 90 by 3. But if you're under a shower thunderstorm, it's going to keep you a little bit cooler than that later on this afternoon. So let's track your day hour by hour on Futurecast. Stopping this right around 3 o'clock. There's those pop-up scattered showers, thunderstorms. Could see some lightning with these, so be aware if you're outside, maybe by the pool or whatnot, that if you hear thunder roar, go indoors. Look at these 10 o'clock temperatures in the 70s, mix of sun and clouds. Could see a lingering shower. Most should stay dry, though, overnight tonight. And as we make our way throughout our Saturday, we'll see a little bit increased rain chances. Early risers tomorrow, we're looking at 70s. And then look at, by the afternoon time, just some sporadic scattered showers and thunderstorms as we head throughout our Saturdays. For today, I'm forecasting right around 90, sun and clouds, isolated storms, south winds around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, we're looking at 69, mostly cloudy, mild, and muggy leftover showers in the forecast with light winds out of the south. So as you check out our 7-day forecast, here's what we're looking. We're looking pretty good as we head toward the weekend with temperatures in the 80s, but some rain chances that you're going to have to dodge if you're heading out for the weekend. Then next week, we're looking at a lot more sunshine, temperatures back into the 90s and 60s. All right, let's look at our weather, but let's go ahead and make our way over to Andrea. She's got a special guest talking about some really cool products.
You got that right. Joining me right here, this is Miss Kathy Rickles. She's from Union, Mississippi, and you know what? She's a goat farmer, but not only is she that, she does a lot of goat products, and she's going to be at Earth's Bounty tomorrow. Yes, that's in downtown Meridian next to the train station. Good to see you.
Good morning.
All right, you're the owner of High Hill Ranch.
Yes, ma'am.
And you know what she specializes in? Goats. Yes, she does. We're going to have some baby goats later this morning, but what is all of this?
I have cheese. I make my own cheese,
Okay.
soap, and sell the milk.
Okay.
The cheese is real popular. It's lower in calorie than cow milk.
All right.
And I have several flavors that everybody just loves.
I know, and some of the folks, we were talking about, I'm actually not a cheese person, but some of the folks here cannot wait to taste some of the stuff. And we were talking about the benefits of, goat products. Okay, we have the goat cheese that is here, and also the soaps. Now, that really catches my attention. You make your own soaps?
I do. I make
Okay.
my own soap, and it's very moisturizing.
I like that spearmint. It's very
Spearmint.
fragrant. Now, this is the peppermint. But this one is just extremely fragrant.
Yes.
It really is. So what's the benefit of using, let's say, a goat product or goat-made product compared to something else, especially with soap?
Soap is more moisturizing to your skin. It doesn't dry you out as commercial soaps do.
Okay.
So you don't have to use the lotions when you're using the soap. And it's the closer to the pH of your own natural skin. So the goat milk is anti-aging for us ladies.
I'm really partial to the spearmint. I don't know. It smells like gum, you guys. I know. And we talked about the milk. Okay. I see you have your milk here. And tell our viewers, you got a special distinction yesterday, right?
Yes, I was awarded my permit for dairy license, so I can sell milk commercially now.
Wow.
And which is prestigious. I'm very proud of that.
Who knows? You could see her product maybe one day on a store, but you definitely can see it at Earth's Bounty tomorrow and pick it up. Now, you were talking to me during the break about the benefits of drinking goat milk compared to other products, cow milk.
Cow milk, yes. Goat milk is more easier on your stomach. People that are lactose intolerant can drink the goat milk, whereas
Okay.
they could not cow milk.
All right. How many goats do you milk every day?
I milk 5 now.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
It does sound
but
like
I
a lot of
enjoy
work.
it.
It does sound like it. Now, you said something about shaving cream?
Yes.
What is this?
A lot of people are going back to the old ways of shaving. So
Okay.
I make a shaving soap that you can use with a brush, and it's very good for your skin. It's moisturizing, and so.
And that's one of the things you talked about with all of these products. You talked about skin and how the benefits it is. I know you talked about something over here for acne. One of these?
The tea tree with the goat milk is an awesome combination. It's really good for eczema, psoriasis, acne, any kind of skin ailments.
Now, I know you were saying throughout history, some noted folks have used goat products, goat-based products, and name one of those for us.
Even Cleopatra.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Maybe if we use it, maybe we can look as good as she did as well. Now, you're going to be at Earth's Bounty tomorrow, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and people can come look you up there.
Yes.
How long have you been doing this again?
Almost 5 years.
5 years? And you just continue to expand your brand?
Yes.
Where are you located?
At Union,
We're in Union.
around House Community.
Okay.
And it's just expanded. Through the years, I've added products and just tested it, and people are really trying to get back to the natural way of doing things now.
I got you. Well, you know what? Speaking of things being natural, right here, we're going natural all the way. I think Nick's going to be feeding a baby goat. We're going to see that after this. Stay tuned. We'll be back. All right, we are back. And look at Nick. Doesn't he look adorable? Nick, what's your pal's name this morning? Do you know?
Yeah, what is my pal's name?
This is Lizzie.
Lizzie.
Lizzie. Now, Lizzie is one of 3. There's a trio here this morning, and this is really, really cute. So these are triplets?
They're
They're
triplets.
Okay. So this is Lizzie, and this one is?
No name yet. I haven't named this one.
No name. Maybe you can name it. I don't know. And what about this one?
This is a little boy.
Okay.
And he, like I said, he has no name yet, but I did name Lizzie because I intend on keeping her.
Okay, then, so when were they born?
Last
Like
Thursday.
that? Okay, then, so last Thursday, and all of this, of course, is your goat farm, High Hill Ranch. That's where it is in Union. And Nick, how's it going over there, man?
Lizzie is really getting this bottle this morning.
I think so. Lizzie is hungry for the
She is
morning
hungry.
feeding. Is it a lot of work when it comes to goat farming?
Yes, it's a lot of work, but I enjoy it. I love spending time with animals, and but yes, it is a lot of work. That's why you don't see a lot of goat farmers.
I was ready to say, you're milking goats, you're making all of these products, and you're going to get to see her at Earth's Bounty, which is tomorrow, Singing Brakeman Park, that's next to Union Station. Kicking off, I think, about 8, wrapping up at about 1 o'clock. So, again, is it all worth it, you feel? All
Yes,
this work?
Yes, I love it.
What's the most beneficial thing about it?
The people I meet. I
Really?
enjoy meeting the people and talking to them.
Well, you know what? They have been just so well behaved throughout this morning. If you want some more information about High Hill Ranch, which is in Union, Mississippi, I think we might have a number. There we do. It's 601-562-3243. Do you accept like school visits and stuff?
I intend to, yes. I
Okay.
intend to branch out and do that.
Well, listen, if you want some more information, maybe your class can get involved with this. Oh, that is quite cute right there.
Done
Wow.
with one bottle.
Poor baby got finished.
She
Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
ready for another one.
You got to be fast around here.
Now, this might sound crazy. What kind of milk? Is this goat milk that
It
the
is.
baby is drinking?
It
Okay,
is their
that's
goat milk.
All
Mhm.
right.
It's their alpines, and that's their own mother's milk.
All right, then. Well, that sounds awesome. Look, if you want some more information, all you have to do, give them a call at High Hill Ranch, which is in Union, or just go by Earth's Bounty tomorrow, and you can enjoy. So how much milk do you go through in a day with these 3?
Oh, almost a gallon probably.
I bet you do.
Just for the
I bet
goats.
you do.
How much
Yeah.
bigger are they going to get?
They'll wind up being about 150, 175 pounds.
Really? And they were
Possibly
born
bigger.
last Thursday?
Yes, they're a week old.
I mean, you said this triplets. So is that normal for a goat to have that many?
Yes. hmm
Really?
Actually, I had one this year had 4,
Wow.
which is unusual. I've never had that happen before.
And they're about this size whenever they're born.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Well, look, it would be worth the trip to the ranch. If you want some more information, all you have to do is give her a call at Union about this. You said you're outside of House?
Yes, ma'am.
So I
House
guess you
Community.
go up Highway 19 North
And 492.
and then 492, so not hard to find at
No,
all.
no, it's easy to find.
All
Just
right.
give me a call.
So what are your thoughts, Nick?
Very soft. Very cute.
Okay.
Great for the camera because they're not making any noise. They're very quiet.
No, they're very, very quiet. And they've been very, very quiet all this morning. And it sounds like, I mean, I expected them to be a little bit more boisterous, I guess you would think.
They can be.
Oh, really?
They
Well,
can.
today's just a good day?
Yes.
Today's a
It's
really
Friday.
good day.
They're just chilling on a Friday.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah.
Lizzie's over there getting down on that bottle. Listen, we're going to take a break. We're going to be back with much more in store. Have some products here. You can check them out at Earth's Bounty. Stay tuned. We'll be back. Well, you know what? Time for the state games torch. Talking about it, making its way across the state. It is set to arrive in Meridian on June the 17th. The leg of the run that you're looking at now, heading toward the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame Museum. Again, the torch will arrive in Meridian on June 17th, just in time for the start of the state games of Mississippi. Well,
Try some of this milk over here.
You trying some
It
of the
is
milk?
really good. So let's talk about weather on the go first, then we'll
Okay.
talk about other things. Here you go. 7-day forecast. A little bit increased rain chances this weekend, but lower temperatures. We're going to see 90s return for next week, lows in the 60s for us for the week ahead. So just have the umbrella handy in case this weekend, and then lots of sunshine for us next week. So let's look at the weather on the go.
you know what? Cash, this is the producer for the morning show. He had to come out here because he said that the pepper jelly, the pepper cheese, what's that? Jalapeno cheese?
Jalapeno cheese.
It's so
Jalapeno
good.
cheese.
With the pepper jelly.
It is very good out
See,
there.
I'm not a cheese person, but I mean, you always saying that it's really, really good. But they can find you at Earth's Bounty tomorrow, right?
Yes.
You're going to be there. What time will you start set up?
I've usually set up by 7:30 to 8.
Okay, and then you're there until about 1?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you want some more information, all you have to do is, of course, call folks with the city of Meridian. How you like it, Cash?
So good.
And this milk, I can't even tell the difference. It tastes the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Let's check it out. We'll see you Monday. Have a good one. Bye-bye.